Hey guys, Rexlent here. Welcome to another video for Dummies, this time for Aemeath. It's been a while. And for Aemeath, her tooltip is basically text vomit. This might be the worst that Kuro has ever done so far as tooltips go. It's really hard to digest. Anyway, that's the point of this video. I'm just gonna skip all of this and only tell you what you need to know. Most of the stuff here will happen in the background as you do her rotation anyway. You can read this at your own time. So here we go. So for obvious reasons, this is her most ideal team. Mornier, Linne, and Aemeath. And before we begin, make sure to set Linne's mode to Tune Rupture up here, top left, Tune Rupture. Same for Aemeath. Set Aemeath to Tune Rupture. We're not gonna be using Fusion Burst for now, so the left one. So this is the composition we will start with. You start with Mornier, followed by Linne, followed by Aemeath. I will provide the command input on the screen, so just follow that. Alright, so Mornier, 3 basic, heavy, E skill, 3 basic again. I'll dodge this. Continue basic. Okay, heavy again. And then alt. And then echo and switch to Linne. Linne in. E skill. Alt. Hold basic all the way. Jump 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Basic, drop, echo. Okay, Aemeath will be in. Aemeath in. 2 basics. Sword drop, out. 3 basics. Finish the combo. Tune break. E. 3 basics. Until its E is ready. E again. The big heavy now. So it's dead. But the last step would be the big heavy, followed by echo, followed by alt. Just follow the list. And then after that, Mornier's combo is a lot shorter. You don't have to do the 3 basic anymore. Straight away, E, because she will be floating. But that's the rotation for Aemeath. It didn't survive my rotation because my Aemeath is S6, R5. Now, for the next team, Fusion Burst, you can do something like Chisa, Linne, Aemeath, or Mornier, Lupa, Aemeath. So for this one, make sure to change Aemeath to Fusion Burst. So the right toggle over here. Now, the rotation remains completely the same. You don't have to worry about the input. Now for Chisa, 4 basic. E. Alt. 2 basic. E. Hold basic all the way until the big saw. Linne in. E. Ultimate. Hold basic all the way to full. 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. Basic. Now Aemeath in. Aemeath in. 2 basic. Sword drop. Alt. 3 basic. Tune break. E. Basic until the next E. Big heavy. Echo. And then big ultimate. So that's the same exact rotation. This time I get to finish it. So I've already included the next input for Chisa, and then you just rinse and repeat and just do it over and over again. Now, first things first, the basics. Aemeath has 4 hit combo in her basic attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. And pay attention, whenever she does her basic attack, her Forte gauge fills up. You see this segmented gauge over here. I'll talk more about that later. And then for her Resonance skill changes her to a mech form. She can use it freely. So you press E, Resonance skill. Like this. And then combo, same thing. 4 hit combo. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you can always switch between Aemeath and her mech form at any time. And then another thing is that during mech form, the gadget tool will go into flight mode. Like so. Like that. And then you can hold press shift to boost. And then when it gets to red, she goes into hovering. And then you can also press basic attack to do a rider kick. Like so. So this is good for open world exploration. Next thing, her resonance skill can also be comboed to her second and third and dodge counter and heavy attack combo. So like this, 1, 2. And then you press E. You can do this sync strike. So 1, 2, 3, E. Like that. So you can do this after basic 2 and 3, or after dodge counter, or heavy attack. So heavy attack. Like that. Heavy attack and then E. So heavy attack also has 2 charges. You can do heavy attack and release early. Or you can hold it all the way. Like so. So that's all you need to know for Aemeath's commands so far. And then of course, jump and attack is plunge. Now let's go to her forte, starting from her base form. So you already know that basic attack will fill up her forte gauge. So one half of the bar is 100 points. So 200 points total. The left half and the right half. So this is what's going to happen. As you build basic attack all the way to half bar, 100 points. After her 4th combo, her resonance skill can be enhanced. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was 4 with the sword plunge. You see how it's enhanced? So if I press the enhanced resonance skill, it's gonna consume 100 gauge. And this is what happens. So let me do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enhance E. So she does this enhanced resonance skill swap. And what happens is she gains 1 star over here. You see how there's like 4 stars? This star is called resonance rate. But for simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna call it star. So these stars only come from 2 sources. Number 1, the enhanced resonance skill whenever you have half a gauge. Number 2, her ultimate. Aemeath has 2 ultimates. The first time you use it, and then the second time will be the finisher. So I have a full ultimate here. Let me show you. I'll press the first ultimate. It's gonna give 1 star, like so. And you can see after using the first ultimate, the heart in the middle starts draining. This means that you have 1 minute. You have 60 seconds to perform, to get 4 stars to complete the cycle and then get her second ultimate. And let me finish the rest of the combo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then special E. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Special E. Now when you have 4 stars, heavy attack, enhanced heavy attack will be ready. So do this, just press heavy attack. It'll give you full gauge and 4 stars. Now the full ultimate is ready. The second ultimate is ready. You need 4 stars and a full forte gauge. Now you can press either resonance skill or ultimate. They are the same thing. Either E or R. So she's very, very simple to play. That's pretty much all you need to know how to play her. Another important thing not shown in this demonstration, but I'll show it later, is that after Aemeath does her intro attack, she has a 15 seconds buff that allows her ultimate to provide 2 stars straight away instead of 1 star. So this is gonna speed up her rotation in a full team. So once again from the top, this is not the true rotation, but this is just a concept on how to play her. Same thing, just keep hitting. Just keep hitting until you get a 100 gauge. Like this, and then press E whenever it's ready. Shiny E. Just keep hitting until shiny E is ready. Shiny E again. Ultimate is ready. Press ultimate to get 1 more star. Now we got 60 seconds to finish this rotation. Really easy. Again, hit until shiny E appears for our last star. So shiny E. We got 4 stars now. So whenever you have 4 stars, your heavy attack will be enhanced. Heavy attack will be the last step to get the second ultimate. So just do heavy attack. So see how the whole gauge is glowing now? We have 4 stars and full forte gauge. Second ultimate is ready. So either press resonance skill or ultimate. Same thing. Alright, so you already know how to play Aemeath. Very, very, very simple. The tooltip overcomplicates a lot of things, but that's it. Now I'll go through her 2 different modes really quickly. Number 1, Tune Rupture mode. This is the one where we're going to be using most of the time. Tune Rupture mode is the same as what Linne has. So we set this most of the time, especially for single target damage. We will be running Tune Rupture with Linne and Mornier. The other one, Fusion Burst. Fusion Burst is that debuff from Fusion, Fire Element, that specific debuff. This one, if you run Fusion Burst, you can run Aemeath with Chisa, Lupa, and or Linne. I'll just quickly go through the key things to note here that just happened in the rotation earlier. As you can see in the intro, after using intro, she gets Starlume Acceleration for 15 seconds. This is the 15 seconds buff that I was talking about. When you do your first ultimate, it's gonna give an additional resonance rate. Resonance rate is the star. So when you do your ultimate, 15 seconds after intro, it's going to give 2 stars right away. So you only need to do 2 more basic attack and enhanced resonance to get the remaining 2 stars. The other thing to note is her outro skill, separated between the 2 modes. So if she outros in Tune Rupture mode, all resonators get 10% all damage amp, and it's increased to 20% if Tune Rupture shifting is inflicted. And for the Fusion Burst mode, same thing, 10% all damage amp, and also increased to 20% for resonators who inflict Fusion Burst. The other huge thing is in her inherent skill too. So in Tune Rupture mode, whenever resonators in a team inflict Tune Rupture shifting, like Linne, or deal Tune Rupture damage, Aemeath's crit damage is increased by 20% up to 3 times, so up to 60% crit damage. And when you have 60% crit damage, her second ultimate will also have the damage amp by 25%, so this second inherent is really, really good. The same rule also apply for Fusion Burst. Fusion Burst is 30% increase up to 2 stacks, so still up to 60% and then increased by 25%. Now, while I'm on this page, the skill order to level would be Liberation. Start with Liberation, followed by Forte, followed by Skill, followed by Normal Attack, and then Intro. And then, of course, everything else up here. Both Inherent Skill, Attack, and Crit Rate. For her Echo set, you want to use the new set, Trailblazing Star, which gives fusion damage and also gives 20% crit rate during battle whenever she inflicts Fusion Burst or Tune Rupture. For the configuration, it's the usual 4-3-3-1-1 Echo set. And then for the 4 cost, you either go crit damage or crit rate, as long as your crit to crit damage ratio is 1:2. For the 3 cost, you can go attack and element. Otherwise, you can also go double element or double attack. They're only about 1% damage difference. And then for 1 cost, of course, it's going to be attack percent. As for the Echo subs, you want the usual double crit, followed by attack percentage, followed by resonance liberation, and then everything else. And then for Aemeath's energy regen, you want it to be at least about 120% for her rotation to go smoothly. And that's it. This crit rate is kind of low. I'm still building her. You want the crit rate to be about ideally 70%-ish, so that when her Echo kicks in, it's going to be about 90% crit rate for best consistency. As for the signature weapon, I highly recommend getting the signature weapon. This is rank 5 you're looking at. All attribute damage bonus, resistance liberation, ignores defense, and also fusion resist. If you don't have the signature weapon, then you can settle for something like Camellia's or Changli, or any other 5-star sword, or even the Battle Pass sword. Okay, so let's talk about her sequences. Starting with S1. S1 TLDR, apart from more damage, you can just read the rest on your own. Apart from more damage, whenever she's out of battle for 4 seconds, similar to Jin Si in a way, when she's out of battle for 4 seconds, she gets a free enhanced heavy attack right here. So you can see over here, when I do heavy attack, enhanced heavy attack, she gets a 100 Forte, so half a bar. That means you already have enough for your enhanced resonance skill. Like so. So it gives you a head start. Free enhanced attack, and then you get a free half gauge, and then you get a free enhanced resonance skill. Like that. So, having said that, since you have this free charge attack, this is gonna change your rotation. So the rotation that you saw earlier, that is for S0 Aemeath. Now I will show you the rotation for S1 and above. So again, I'll put the input list on the screen. You just need to follow it. For Mornier and Linne, it's the same thing. 3 basic. Heavy. E-skill next. 3 basic again. Heavy again. Alt. Echo and switch to Linne. Linne in. Skill. Alt. Whole basic all the way. 3 jump. 1, 2, 3. Drop. Aemeath in. Aemeath in. Now, 2 basic. Tune break straight away. Out. E-skill. Now we will use the free heavy. Free heavy. 2 basic. Enhance E again. Echo and out. So yeah, that's the rotation for S1 and above Aemeath. I'll put a note in my pinned comment regarding the 2 different rotations. Next thing, the next 2 breakpoints would be S2 and 3. So S0 followed by S2 and 3. More damage and more damage. And then S4 is a team-wide buff. S5, you get a free revive once every 10 minutes. And for the top effect, when Aemeath defeats a target directly with her skills, Star Flux is reset to 100%. So this is a quality of life change for open world. Basically, you can do drive-by killings now. You can fly and boost. Find a target. Kill them. You see how the gauge is full again? I can fly and boost again. Next victim. full gauge again. So that's the S5 effect. And then for S6, I don't need to say much. S6 is basically what you're looking at right now. Massive damage increase. I think it's about like 70% damage increase. So S6 is massive for Aemeath as a main DPS. So that's about it for her sequence. But yeah, that's about it for this guide for Aemeath. In closing, it's good to be back, and I know I owe you guys quite a bit of guide for dummies for other characters. Don't worry, I'm gonna be working them backwards. Next one would be for Luke, and then all the other ones I missed, like Galbrina and such. Hopefully they'll still be useful, especially when they rerun in the future again. But yeah, consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel if this has been helpful to you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.